If you asked me to list the three most influential and memorable advertisement I've ever seen or heard, I'd give you my answer in the form of jingles. One of the biggest advertisements of my younger years was the Subway $5 footlong ad. It played constantly on the TV, and at this point I know it by heart. $5, $5 foot long. I remember randomly singing it in the car on road trips with my family, and when I got it wrong, they would correct me. Like, you aren't singing the advertisement right. I trusted you and you let me down. Given this experience, I'd say it's an example of an ad that has become part of our culture. We started singing around people we knew, and it spread like wildfire. Um, this ad is something that any 2000s kid probably knows by heart. I know this picture isn't of the $5 footlong, but I thought it was a funny picture to include in the slideshow. It shows Jared Fogle photoshopped in front of prison bars, and I'm sure everyone here knows that story. Jared Fogle is another icon in advertisement, but he is no longer someone we look up to. The second most influential ad of my childhood was the one for freecreditreport.com. I sung this song every time it came on TV and still love it to this day. FREE, that spells free, freecreditreport.com, baby. Maybe it's the reason I got into bands as a kid. Anyways, I'd say it's an example of an ad that used our culture, meaning-based model, as a basis to make us want to buy their free credit report software. And I know I say buy when I'm talking about free credit report, but when you go to a free credit report website, they're basically stealing your information in order for you to get that free credit report. So I would probably just go through your bank instead of going to a website like that. Anyways, I'd say it's an example of an ad. Uh, well, it depicts a college-age band playing this jingle in various places and has a very college kid-oriented vibe to it. This is most likely because people in colleges are generally poor and have bad credit student loans. The final ad on my list would be the J.G. Wentworth jingle. This song is honestly a banger. It's one of the only ads I'll watch in my free time to listen to the song. I know I'll probably never need cash now for a structured settlement, but I know where I'd turn if I did. Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now. This ad became part of our culture in a similar way to the $5 footlong ad mentioned before. Sorry to all the 2000s kids if I rekindled the dying embers of these jingles, but it's the best I could come up with from my personal perspective.